Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. And today I have probably the hottest of hot button issues to discuss, which is about the Palestinian protests that have occurred on the Microsoft campus in Redmond the last 2 days. Let's jump into it. All right, so apparently some current and former Microsoft employees have decided that the Microsoft campus is the right place to express their grievances with the company for allowing Israel to use Microsoft products. What products and how Israel is making use of them seems to be a bit murky, and perhaps intentionally so. But regardless, these softies felt compelled to stage a protest on the Microsoft campus, and it went about as you'd expect. Here's a clip.
Hey, what's up?
So you've probably seen similar types of protests over the last few years, and protests are as American as apple pie. However, doing it on private property is not something you have a right to do, and you also don't have the right to vandalize private property in order to garner attention for your cause. But this isn't the first time Microsoft has had to deal with people using their platform for their cause. Remember this guy interrupting CEO Satya Nadella?
And when it comes to VS Code, just a couple of weeks ago,
Satya!
we shipped.
How about you show them how Microsoft is killing Palestinians? How about you show them how Israeli war crimes are powered by Azure? And the Microsoft worker refused.
Are you having a seat right here? Sorry. Are you having a seat right here? Oh, then you can have
Free Palestine!
Well, this guy got fired. And I think this is a wise move. These people clearly hate the company they work for and don't seem to have the best judgment when it comes to staying employed. I hope this guy and others are happy with their decisions here. Maybe it was worth it to them. I don't know. But this is really becoming a trend at Microsoft. And if it continues, the Microsoft brand, whatever you may think of it, may get tied to these activist causes. I think Microsoft is going to have to take some action here to prevent that from happening. But there's a broader point here for all the tech businesses that aspire to sell their products and services to a global market. They should steer clear of these hot button issues that will only divide their customers and employees. There is not much to be gained by picking political sides on things like this. Clearly, some customers and some employees will feel differently than these protesters. Wouldn't Microsoft like to keep them as customers too? If it were me, I'd recommend they focus on building the best software and services, which is hard enough on its own, and leave the politics aside. And lastly, I'll end on this. There's been a trend over the last 5 to 10 years of cringy corporate leaders saying things like, "We want you to bring your whole self to work." What a bunch of nonsense. People need to be professional and focus on the work that needs to be done. People certainly have a right to believe whatever they want and to protest when they feel it's needed, but you don't have a right to do that on your employer's property and use the company brand to broaden whatever message you believe in. There was a time when this was common sense, and I think companies are finally learning the wisdom of that approach. But that's all I have on this one for today. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.